Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we will be presenting a contemporary issue covering chapter 4. And our chosen issue is quiet quitting in the workplace. This presentation is prepared for Dr. Zarina binti Abdul. First of all, I will introduce our team member. Nur Shazliana Najwa, Muhammad Asri, Haslia, Siti Shafika, and Nur Shahira. Here is our presentation structure. Now we will begin our presentation with introduction of the issue by Nur Shazana Najwa.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Nur Shazlana Najwa binti Abdul Bashir. Today, I would like to introduce a concept that has become increasingly common in the modern workplace known as quitting. Quitting does not mean that employees are resigning from their job. Instead, it refers to a situation where employees only perform the tasks stated in their job description and avoid taking on extra responsibility or going beyond expectation. This behavior often happens when employees feel overworked, unappreciated, or disconnected from the organization. Many choose to set clear boundaries that protect their mental health, work-life balance, and overall well-being. Therefore, quitting should be seen as a signal for organization to reflect on their leadership style, communication, and workload management in order to maintain employee motivation, provide productivity, and more. Let's look at the positive impact of quitting on employee. First, quitting help improve work-life balance. By setting clear boundaries, employees are able to separate life work and personal life better, which is allow them to rest, recharge, and spend time on what truly matters outside of work. Second, is help reduce burnout. When employees stop taking on excessive workload, they experience less stress and mental exhaustion, leading to better emotional and psychological well-being. Third, quitting allows an employee to focus on their core tasks and improve efficiency instead of being overwhelmed by extra responsibility. They can concentrate on their main duties and perform them effectively and consistently. Four is encourage self-awareness and career development. Employees begin to reflect on their career goals, personal limits, and long-term growth, helping them make more intentional decisions about their professional further. Lastly, quitting can encourage organizational improvement when employee decides it serves as a signal for organization to reassess their leadership, workload distribution, and employee support system to create a healthier work environment.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Hasla binti Sangkula. My matric number is 2024 702685. So today I'll present about positive impact of quiet quitting on organizations. First point, we have promote clear job role expectation. Quiet quitting encourage employees to work only within their job roles. This helps organizations clearly define responsibility and expectation, reducing confusion and role overload. Second point, we have highlight management workload issue. When employees stop doing extra unpaid work, existing problems become visible. This helps management identity issues such as poor supervision, heavy workload, and unrealistic demand. Third point is improve efficiency by focusing on important tasks. Employees focus more on essential duties rather than ancillary tasks. This improves efficiency and help organization priorities works that truly matters. 4. Promote fair compensation and overload distribution. Quiet quitting expose unequal workload and unpaid extra effort. Organizations are encouraged to distribute work fairly and compensate employees appropriately. And the last point is support sustainable long-term productivity. Setting clear work boundaries help prevent burnout. A healthy workforce lead to consistent and long-term productivity. So that's all from me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Syafiqah binti Muhammad Syamsul. Student ID 2025-190761. As Najwa mentioned earlier about a positive impact of quiet quitting on employees, there is also a downside of it. And I will continue the presentation about the negative impact of quiet quitting on employees. So we go through on the first point, which is decreased job satisfaction and emotional detachment. Quiet quitting often causes employees to become emotionally disconnected from their work. Instead of feeling motivated or proud of their contribution, employees may see their job as merely a source of income rather than a meaningful career. So an example, an employee who previously enjoyed contributing ideas in meetings now remains silent and only completes assigned tasks. Over the time, this emotionally withdrawal leads to frustration and a sense of emptiness at work. So, low job satisfaction can reduce overall happiness, increase job-related stress, and negatively affect employees' attitude toward their career. Point number 2 is limited career growth and promotion opportunities. Employees who practice quiet quitting actually avoid taking initiative or additional responsibilities. As a result, managers may perceive them as lacking ambition or leadership potential. So, example, when a promotion opportunity arises, management selects employees who actively participate, who show initiative, and go beyond their job scope, but not those who only meet minimum requirement. So the impact is the employee may remain in the same position for many years, experience lower salary growth, and feel increasingly demotivated, creating a cycle of dissatisfaction. Point number 3 is strained relationship with supervisors and colleagues. Quiet quitting can negatively affect workplace relationship. Supervisors may lose trust in employees who appear disengaged, while colleagues may feel unsupported. So, an example situation, a team member who consistently avoids extra tasks may be viewed as uncooperative, causing tension and reducing teamwork and mutual respect. So, the impact is poor professional relationship can lead to isolation at work, lack of support from colleagues, and fewer opportunities from collaboration and mentorship. And point number 4 is career stagnation and skill underdevelopment. By doing only the minimum, employees limit their exposure to new challenge, training, and learning opportunities. So, an employee who refuse to participate in projects outside their job scope miss the chance to develop leadership, problem solving, and also communication skills. So over the time, their skills become outdated, making it difficult to compete in the job market or secure better job opportunity in the future. Next, point number 5, increased risk of job insecurities. Employees who consistently show low engagement may receive average or poor performance evaluations. During organizational restructuring, layoff, or contract renewals, such employees are often at higher risk. For example, when a company downsizes, management may retain employees who demonstrate commitment and adaptability, while quiet quitters are more likely to be let go. So, job insecurity increases financial stress and uncertainty, making it harder for employees to plan their future. And last point is internal conflict, guilt, and anxiety. Despite working less, some employees experience guilty for not contributing fully, especially when colleagues are under pressure. For example, the situation is an employee notices teammates working overtime while they leave on time every day. This creates feelings of guilty and fear of being judged. So, such emotional conflict can increase anxiety, reduce self confidence, and negatively affect mental well being.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about contemporary issue in the workplace, which is quiet quitting and its negative impact on the organization. Quiet quitting does not mean employees actually resign. Instead, it refers to employees doing only the minimum required in their job without extra effort or engagement. Although it may seem harmless, quiet quitting can seriously affect an organization. Firstly, quiet quitting leads to lower productivity. When the employers stop doing the extra mile, tasks take longer to complete and overall work output decrease. Secondly, it causes reduced quality of work. Employees who are disengaged tend to put in minimal effort, which can result in more mistakes and lower standard. Next, team collaboration become poor. Quiet quitting often avoid teamwork, discussion, or helping others, which weaken communication and team spirit. Another major impact is the increase of workload on engaged employees. When some employees do less, others must cover their responsibilities, leading to the stress and burnout. In addition, organization may experience a decline in innovation and creativity. Disengaged employees are less likely to share ideas or contribute to improvement. Over, over time, quiet quitting can result in higher employee turnover. Employees who feel disconnected are more likely to leave, increasing recruitment and training costs. Lastly, quiet quitting can lead to poor customer service as unmotivated employee may not provide the best support or experience to customer. In conclusion, quiet quitting negatively affect productivity, teamwork, employee morale, and organization performance. Therefore, organization must address employees' engagement to prevent these long-term consequences. Thank you, Doctor.
Next, I'll present about consequences of quiet quitting. First point, we have decreased productivity. Employees do only basic tasks, so our work output reduced. Second point, we have increased fatigue and abstentions. Disengagement and can cause stress, leading to more sick leave and absence. Third, we have higher employee turnover. Unhappy employees may leave the organization for better opportunities. Next, we have decreased team spirits. Less motivation, reduced teamwork and cooperation among employees. And next point is weak organization culture. Employees feel less connected to the organization and its value. Next point is decreased innovation and creativity. Employees stop sharing new ideas or taking innovation. Next one is poor customer service. Minimal effort leads to lower service quality and unhappy customer. Last point, we have negative impact on performance and profitability. Lower production and customer satisfaction reduce profit and growth. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is continuous from the recap popular issue, which is I already stated three main points before. The number one is bare minimum. I assume the silent withdrawal, which is we know employees do only what is required, not extra effort, which is strongly connected with issue quiet quieting. Okay, point number two is the personalization, which is sometimes employee feel isolated or far from the others, include our colleague, our client, and also our organization. Sometimes they show us a cold feeling or they don't care about work or another person. they are focused more on their work or duty. This can find amongst women with high education. This phenomena put their high expectation in their career or their working. When their hope not fulfilled, for example, the promotion also less or not recognized, their work also not or not compatibility with skill, they more feel depersonalization. So this is can lead to less motivation or cold feeling in interact another person to another person, like our colleague in organisation also risk of burnout in quiet quitting. If not handled, this burnout can lead to turnover high. Point number 3 is Gen Z, which is we know Gen Z is among average age in the organisation, which is they more focused about work-life balance and mental health. So if they feel like pressure, they have to fast decision to quit. So we need give the Gen Z more learning or opportunity in organisation to expand in career. So low tolerance for uninspired work also can happen for like good intellectual of purpose. Also, we tech savvy or informed can give more job hopping on them. Hi, morning. Let's move to the next slide. How I address this issue into solution for organisation and employees. So here also I already state 3 points, which is number 1 is align expectation. So organisation should clearly communicate expectation while recognizing employee contribution, and employees should understand their responsibility to avoid doing the bare minimum. The number 2, encourage engagement. Provide the opportunity for career growth, skill development and meaningful work help employees stay motivated, while employee can take initiative to participate actively. Point number 3, flexibility and well-being. Flexibility work arrangement and support for work-life balance benefit both party. An employee can set healthy boundary to maintain performance and satisfaction. So here, why I highlight this point? So some employees do the bare minimum only because they don't clearly understand what manager expect, or they feel the effort does not match the reward. So they are thinking of my feel, oh, your salary is bare minimum, no such reward you give for us. So what manager need to do? So manager need to give them clear expectation, help manager ensure work meet standard and target. Also, some company put their KPI to staff must achieve. If don't achieve, like we know that the staff have the less efficiently in work. So this exactly what to do and feel guided and less stress. So the point number 2 I highlight here, employee must feel their work is so meaningful. So if if employee working every day, they feel, oh, I'm so happy to work today. So their mind and mind so less stress. So this is giving them to change for career growth, like skill development and more interest to do their job So they also increase the motivation and avoid the toxic into company. So this manager also need to get proactive, motivate their employee who need less supervision and deliver better result. At the end, also this impact for them, their reward, their salary, increment, so many else. So then number 3, I highlight point here. Employee must feel their work is good. So especially in Gen Z, they important the work-life balance. So as you know, right now, Gen Z don't like a stress work. So they are combine the Gen Z and senior level in work purpose. So rigid work arrangement increase risk of burnout. If they are too burnt out, they will lead to resignation lah, and some bad idea, which is if they are resign, you let them go to other company, so which is not good. And also this matter very important to manager. So manager still get qualified work with motivate employee who are less likely to leave. So employee can set healthy boundary to stay productive and avoid stress. So this refer to win-win situation for both staff and manager. So this I explain for this slide for solution. Okay, hi. So here this is my last part in slide, which is I explain more potential benefit of implementing solution. Here also I state 3 points, which is the number 1 is higher engagement. So when employee feel their work is recognized, they try harder. Manager benefit because staff care about result, not just doing the bare minimum. So here why the staff and manager get a lot of motivation and improve their output. So here also reduce disengagement. Why? So they come to have some motivation at the end. It's your salary, not my salary. So it's also your rice bowl. So if you do good in your work and task, so the result also good, and your salary come better, and also you can get some reward from company. So company see this like the improvement for yourself. So I also put the number 2 point is better retention. So employees are more likely to stay if expectations are clear and work-life balance is respected. Managers spend time and cost by not consistently hiring. Why this is important? Okay, which is this point more refer to stability in company. So meaning that the performance are consistently and reduce turnover headache. So if you see some company or organization every day get the resign, which is the inside of the company have problem, which is maybe like issue toxicity or work overload, or some employee not find the solution why I need to stay in the company. So when you hiring in some job, you need put the more benefit, not just put the bare minimum like everybody know, like KWSP, SOSCO, annual day for 12 day or 14 day. This is the company need to provide. This is not benefit, this is bare minimum. So some example I can give the benefit. Okay, in F&B line, such as Zeus Coffee also provide every day staff can get free coffee like this. But I think the coffee or another company in F&B line, the food must give because they are operation like F&B. Maybe you can give another reward, some if you achieve sale you can give the extra money, like, oh, if you achieve this sale this month you can get more than 300 in salary. So this is the benefit. So you must understand the bare minimum with benefit. So the number 3 and the last one is less burnout or quiet quitting. So staff can set boundaries and manage workload better. Manager avoid disengage and employee who stop caring about quality. So here, this is a good way to them healthy boundary and keep employee productive and reduce mistake or sudden resignation. So why this is important? Because manager and staff cannot be friends. Like if you talk to them, you just like seeking advice only, not like a friend or take advantage or benefit from them. Because if staff to put and ask many engagement with manager, also their work can delay and not meet the deadline, or your work over deadline, also you get more stress. So this is from me. So bye.
In conclusion, quiet quitting is a signal that employees are now prioritizing their mental health and seeking a better life balance to avoid burnout. However, we must remain aware of the risks. As we have discussed, this trend can lead to lower team morale and limited growth opportunities for the individual. It is a challenge that both employees and employers must face together. The ultimate solution is a clear communication and fair recognition. When an organization supports its people, employees feel more motivated to give their best. To end our presentation, we believe that a happy worker is a productive worker. Thank you for your time. We are now open for any question. Thank you.